it's your girl Money. I'm back again with another video. And in this particular video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Naruto Shippuden, episode 459. Oh my god, this episode gave me so much life. I was here for it. I do feel that they could have went a little bit farther into the Kaguya Utsutsuki storyline, though. I wish it was longer. I wish it was an hour long so we could get, you know, more into it. But this episode gave me so much life. It made me respect and love Kaguya even more because I really feel like she is not about that drama, you know? I feel like she doesn't want to fight. But at the same time, she's trying to erase them from mankind, I guess, to make it her world. Because in her eyes, she is the god of this world. You know, trying to be like Madara. But I really think Madara had a better purpose and a better he had a good heart in the situation, although he went about it so wrong. But I really feel like on a scale, you have Madara and you have Kaguya. I really feel like Kaguya is worse because she's just trying to be, the title was She of the Beginning, technically. So she technically fell from the sky. She's from heaven or whatever. So she's basically trying to be the new god of the world. But the bad thing about that is she's trying to erase Naruto and Sasuke and Kakashi and Sakura and all them and make it into her own world. Into her world, she wants peace. That's basically what I got from this. She wants peace, but she's willing to erase them in the situation, which I think is just like so crazy. But at the same time, I can respect her for that because basically, in my opinion, I gathered from it she wants peace. You know, but that big old eye in the middle of her head, Jesus Lord, it looked like it looked like she has like a third eye or whatever. I'm not here for it because, sweetheart, that was a mess in the middle of her forehead. But besides all that, like, she's beautiful, she is. But yeah, I am I the only one that laughed when Sasuke ran at her? Oh no, Naruto ran at her and she just and her hair just grabbed her. I mean, grabbed him and Sasuke and just was squeezing them. I got my life, okay. She looked like she need to be on the cover of CoverGirl, sweetheart. I'm so here for it because her hair is just everything. Like, I love Kaguya's hair. Like, it gives me life. Like I said, she should be on the cover of CoverGirl because, sweetheart, yes, I'm here for it. Like, I'm really here for it because she gives me so much life and her hair is amazing. On top of her eyes and everything, her voice, you know, it was so, like, enchantress, you know, goddess in my opinion. Like, I just loved everything about it. And she basically was just like, you know, I just want to I don't even want to fight. I'm gonna have to. She basically told them like, niggas, I'm gonna have to erase y'all niggas. You know, I don't want to, but that's basically what she said. She said, I don't want to erase y'all, but I'm gonna have to make this into my world, basically. And it seems that Black Zetsu was just explaining everything. You know, his whole entire aura changed or whatever. And let me see what I should first like touch base on, because it was just such a good episode. But I wanted more. I expected more. And it seems that next week is going to be another filler, but basically a filler about Kaguya. And I'm kind of excited about that. I just hope it's not a boring episode like most of the fillers they had. The only fillers I have enjoyed thus far in Naruto Shippuden is the Itachi fillers and the fillers about Naruto and Sasuke and stuff like that. But those other useless fillers about Sakura, stupid, waste of time. Same with Ino, okay, waste of time. But I remember back in the day from the original Naruto series, I enjoyed the Kiba storyline because that was just really interesting. How everybody was trying to, you know, get Akamaru to be, you know, not in the Hidden Leaf Village, and you know, but it turns out he had some type of like sickness or something. What was going on while he was kept like attacking everybody, and so they got down to the bottom of that. But I don't know how I switched from Naruto Shippuden to Naruto, but I do that sometimes or whatever because I just, you know, I just enjoy Naruto Shippuden as a complete whole. Like, Naruto Shippuden is just amazing. Like I said, they like their first half of all those episodes, all those Naruto Shippuden episodes. They were lit. They were awesome, awesome storyline, awesome anime, the graphics and everything on par. Okay, but more and more as a story, it became to become more filler and less story and detailed story, and that's where I was just like, whatever, screw this show. Like, I love Naruto and the whole Naruto series, but it just irritates me how many fillers they had in Shippuden. Made absolutely no sense to me, in my opinion, because they know the premise of the show and the storyline and details of the show unlike anything you've ever seen, at least in my opinion, because Naruto is on its own level of it being one of the best animes that were ever created, by such a genius such as Kishimoto. He's just amazing. Like, I enjoy all of his work. That man is amazing. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm salty and pressed that Boruto is not gonna be into an anime per se, but I'm more into a manga. I mean, and I enjoy mangas, of course, but I also like watching animes as well, especially with Naruto. I enjoyed the Naruto manga, Naruto Part 1 and Naruto Part 2 manga. Loved it. Like, it was just awesome, like I said. And I really, hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I thought, like, my sister was gonna get involved in my video and ruin it and crap. Hold on, y'all. Okay, now I'm back, so you guys can fully hear me now because I had to close my door and stuff. But like I was saying, um, I enjoyed the manga from Naruto Part 1. It just gave me everything, and I also enjoyed the manga for Naruto Part 2. But like I said, what I hate about the anime, like, I love the anime, but I also hate it at the same time. The only thing I hate about the Naruto Shippuden anime is how many fillers they had and how unnecessary most of their fillers were. Like I said, some fillers were terrible, some fillers were god awful, some fillers were just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then some were really good and great and amazing. Some were, and I just hate how they would switch from the boring fillers to the terrible fillers to the good fillers to the okay fillers to the amazing fillers. Like, just pick one. And it really irritates me because Shippuden, you had so much premise, but it seems to me they're starting to get back on right on track what the story in the manga is. Like, I'm so happy about that because all these damn fillers, these dream fillers, was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, completely ridiculous. They should have got that together. But so we basically, I'm not gonna go par for par with this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. No, I'm just not. Okay, I'm just not. Okay, because no. But they started out with basically all the chakra from everybody and everybody under the dream jutsu. Because I don't feel like saying the whole name of the jutsu. Y'all know what the jutsu is called. I can't really pronounce it that well as it myself, which is why I call it the ultimate dream jutsu. So basically, everybody's chakra that they were under the dream jutsu got sucked into Kaguya Utsutsuki, and Madara basically disappeared and is gone. Basically, is inside of Kaguya, and then Kaguya came out of, basically formed out of Madara. Madara basically is buried under all that hair and Kaguya's body, basically. Because Kaguya took form of Madara, like, literally out of nowhere. I was just like, oh my god. Like, I felt so bad for Madara because it seems more and more you gotta respect and love Madara even more because this man basically wanted a peaceful world. A world without conflict, a world without war, a world without wars, without fighting, without all of that stuff that constantly happened through more and more generations passed down, and that's basically what Madara's premise was, but he went about it so wrong. That's the thing about it. He went about it so wrong. But I'd rather Madara than Kaguya because that bitch, okay? She's not, sweetheart. She's not playing no games. She ain't playing no type of games. She told them in a soft. I love how calm she was though. She was so calm talking to them. She didn't get upset. She didn't get mad or anything. I just loved it. Like, it gave me everything I needed. And I also love when goddamn Sakura. I just love when Sakura just stood there frozen, didn't make any. She didn't roll up on Kaguya or nothing. She didn't want this type of problems because, sweetheart, Kaguya was not gonna play with Miss Sakura. Okay, sweetheart, she wasn't gonna play with her at all. So it's good that Sakura didn't make no stupid moves like Kakashi said. He said in a calm voice. He said, "Don't make any stupid moves." Okay, sweetheart, he must have he clocked her. He clocked her, sweetheart, and I was so here for it because Because if that was me, I wouldn't have made no sudden moves either. Because Kaguya is scary, but yet beautiful. She's like beautifully haunting, excuse me, in a way. And I just love Kaguya. Like, although she is basically the most OP villain on Naruto, technically, I mean, if you want to get technical and honest about it, she is. But I still enjoy her. Like, I'm looking forward to this new filler that's going to be basically telling about her whole entire story. I'm actually looking forward to it, you know. But like I said last week, like I went off in last week's video because that's absolutely ridiculous. 2 years of fillers. Like, really, I understand they're supposed to be under the Dream Jutsu, but still, that was 2 years of fillers, and it was completely fucking unnecessary because that was just on a whole nother level of stupidness, like ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, but I'm actually enjoying this storyline. Like, I love how Sasuke and Naruto was working together, and it seems as if their friendship is evolving more and more. And I know Sasuke talking about something he don't want to come back to the village, but nigga, you need to come back to the village and make amends. Okay, you need to sit up here and let go of a whole situation. Naruto, Sakura, Kakashi, and them had absolutely nothing to do with the third Hokage, and with the third Hokage and Danzo and the other elders ordering Itachi to slaughter your whole entire clan. Okay, they had absolutely. I mean, they had the third Hokage and and Danzo had something to do with your Uchiha clan being slaughtered, but Naruto and them didn't. And it's so annoying how it's like he blaming the whole entire village for it. When it's like it's not on the whole entire village, it's on Danzo and the third Hokage. They're the one that ordered Itachi to slaughter them. But technically the third Hokage didn't want to forcingly force the Uchiha to behave. He wanted to talk to them first, but Danzo was the one that talking about they're not gonna listen and all this other stuff. You need to slaughter their clan for the sake of the Hidden Leaf Village, for the sake of Konoha. Danzo basically is the one that ordered him, and then after a while, the third Hokage agreed and basically said, wow, Itachi, you're gonna be suffering. You're gonna be looked at as the rogue ninja. And like I said last week, Itachi had the worst life ever. Like, I don't care what nobody says. This man went through more stuff than anybody on this show. This man suffered more than anybody, including Naruto. And Naruto's story is fucked up. I'll be honest, y'all. It's really messed up. It really is. It did something to me when I was first watching like I said, when I was first watching part 1, it did something to me because this man got treated terrible by everybody just because he had the nine-tailed fox inside of him. If I was Naruto and I first saw if I first saw my dad, I would have punched him. I would have punched him right in the throat. I would have punched him so hard my chakra would have went straight through his neck. It would his whole chakra cords in his neck would have been for real. That was me because that was ridiculous how they treated Naruto. Just because the Nine-Tailed Fox or Kurama, I'm so glad. Like, I also want to touch base on this. This is gonna be probably a long review, so get over it. So I also love the fact that when they first were like telling Kurama's story, his story is sad as well. He basically got angry and hateful over the years because nobody was treating him like he was a decent fox. Nobody treated him right, and they only they only referred to him as the Nine-Tailed Fox. They didn't refer to him as Kurama because Kurama really is his name. It's not the Nine-Tailed Fox. It's actually Kurama, and people only used him basically for his power. And over time, he grew hatred because nobody treated him right, except for Naruto. Naruto came along, they went through a lot. Okay, they went through a lot to get to the point they are now, and I think that's just amazing, in my opinion. I think that's just completely amazing how Naruto completely turned all his hatred into something positive because Kurama went through a lot, and they never nobody who's ever had Kurama inside of them treated him right. They only turned to him for power, and they were being completely selfish, and it was absolutely ridiculous how he got treated. So I kind of understand where his hatred came from. And for somebody like Madara at first, because Madara used him, was being selfish about it. He didn't care about Kurama's real name. He didn't care about how Kurama felt. He just used Kurama for power, and that's what grew his hatred as well. And wasn't it yeah, I believe it was Obito who conjured up the nine-tailed fox in the first place and attacked the whole entire Hidden Leaf village, basically. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, it's so crazy to me how you found everything out later on in the Naruto Shippuden episodes about everybody. Itachi wasn't as bad as everybody made him out to be. Neither was none of the people in the Akatsuki. They just loved what they loved, and they were all different in different types of ways and stuff. But like I said, you can actually, like, when this Naruto whole thing is over, you should be able to appreciate it for what it is. We can all sit up here and complain about the fillers and everything, but we gotta appreciate Naruto, the anime, for what it is, because I really think it's just, I really think, hold on, y'all. Okay, guys, I'm sorry for that interruption. I hate when my mom gets her attitudes. It's so annoying. But, okay, so basically I was saying, it's just, Itachi's story. It's like completely, like I said, nobody suffered as much as he did. Jesus Christ, can't nobody make a video around here for nothing, because people like to interrupt you. Hold on. Great. Okay, I'm back. I'm getting irritated. Okay, guys, I'm back. But like I was saying, nobody suffered as much as Itachi did. Like, nobody. Like, everybody on the show has their fair suffering, but nobody suffered as much as Itachi did, and that's a fact. And um, Naruto had his suffering, of course, but nobody suffered as much as Itachi did. And I'm going back to Itachi because I just feel like, well, Sasuke, you just need to let that go and make amends with everybody and just get over it, because as much as suffering as you went through, losing everybody in your clan, you need to get it, and you need to just let it go completely. Like, let it go, make up with your friends, call it a day. Like, that's just what you need to do. Hold on. But like I was saying, um, nobody has suffered as much as Itachi did. And Sasuke, you need to let it go, because it's not Naruto's Sakura's. As much as I can't stand her, she has nothing to do with the whole Uchiha clan being slaughtered. You just need to let that go and make up with your friends and call it a day. Because I'm tired of you angrily staring at them as if it's their faults. It's not their faults. If anybody, you need to have a conversation with the third Hokage and Danzo. Okay, but you already murdered Danzo. He already gone. Nigga dead, okay? You already murdered him, so ain't no need in you carrying all this unnecessary anger and hatred inside of you. Like, bro, man, you gotta you gotta get it together. Like, you just need to make up with them. I just love to see Naruto and Sasuke talking a lot in this episode. It was amazing to see. And it seems Black Zetsu isn't even, a bad dude, but I just hated how he used Madara. Although Madara was like if Madara trusted this man, and Madara barely trusted anybody. The only two people I believe Madara was crazy about was Hashirama, of course, because of how their friendship was or whatever. And he's still crazy about him. I don't care what nobody says. Yeah, it was Hashirama and Black Zetsu, the only two people, I think, that Madara trusted, in my opinion. And I just, I hated kind of how Tobirama was like never trusting a Madara, although Madara was a good person. I absolutely hated that as well. And I told you guys, with my review, I jump around stuff, and I don't stay stagnant on just one thing. But it's just that I think about a lot, have lots of thoughts when it comes to this show. But like I said, I'm excited to see Kaguya Utsutsuki's new her whole filler next episode. I'm excited to see that. I love the new opening and ending to this episode. Was everything. The only thing I disliked about this is that they did not show, in my opinion, they could have showed us more than what happened in this episode. But I love how Black Zetsu was basically narrating everything, basically, and the music for the first time in a long time it popped off at the right moments. It got so intense when Kaguya was going after Kaguya and Naruto was bashing like that. And I love how Kaguya went through that black loophole basically. It looked like a black loophole was just she phased into it like she was somebody's daddy phantom or something, sweetheart. I was here for it. And how she creeped up on them, that was everything. What? Tell me why I was laughing. I laughed because how she creeped up on them like that, and they didn't know anything. They were just standing, their back turns against her, and she came against them, and they turned around like this. I instantly laughed. I said, "Oh my god, y'all gotta pay better attention, Naruto and Sasuke, because that's Kaguya. Okay, that's Kaguya Utsutsuki of all people. She of the beginning. Y'all have to pay more attention. Y'all can't be doing this foolishness. Y'all cannot be caught off guard like this. Like this woman is not playing with she ain't playing no games with y'all. Y'all need to get it together. Okay. Kaguya is not playing no games with y'all. Y'all need to just really get your things together and straight and right because Kaguya is not playing no games. But that gave me life, and it gave me life when she was like crying, looking at them because Black Zetsu. See what happened to them. Naruto and Sasuke got taken over kind of by Black Zetsu because half of them was their face, and the other half was Black Zetsu just talking to them, and they were asking Black Zetsu a whole bunch of questions, and Black Zetsu was like, "That's my mother." He said this. Nigga was like, "Bruh, look, that's my mom. You know, that's my mother. She of the beginning. She's the god of this world, basically. That's what he said, and she's looking at y'all like y'all are her sons, which is the six page of past, I believe. I can't pronounce the two brothers' names or whatever. Her two children, the ones that sealed her away, because they knew she wouldn't no good. Basically, I mean, she had some goodness to her, but she was just trying to um, make this world basically, and to she's basically trying to be the god of this world, basically, just like Madara. But Madara had a better purpose. But she does strike me like she doesn't want conflict or war, which is why she's trying to erase Naruto and Sasuke. And I just think it's very, very interesting. She's interesting, although she is very OP. She's very OP. But I still enjoy her. Definitely, I really do. Um and I love the part they had kind of used Obito as like a rope. Although he stabbed the kunai through his hand, and although Obito technically is in his right state of mind, I really hope they can save him somehow because yeah, I still love Obito. Although he did lots of wrong, but he was used basically as a pawn just as well as Madara was. That's what they say. You use people, you'll somehow get used in the mix, and that's basically what happened. Because here Kaguya's bitch ass though. Here Kaguya's just coming out of nowhere. But I love how they use Obito basically as a pawn to hold everybody up. I thought that was awesome. I thought it was awesome that how Sasuke Susanoo came to play. Although it kind of became useless against Kaguya because Sasuke told Naruto, he's like, Naruto, my Susanoo, it can't even work against her. So I don't know how these niggas gonna do it, but I read the manga, but I just want them to somehow surprise me in the mix as well as me just reading the manga about it. I just want to be surprised and shocked. But like I said, she of the beginning, Kaguya, I love Kaguya, and like I said, she's OP and ridiculous with her motives, but I really feel like she doesn't want conflict and she's gonna try to erase them as much as she can to get a perfect world. But y'all know, if y'all read the manga, y'all know what's gonna happen. So I'm not gonna spoil nothing or anything like that. But I'm really excited for next week's episode, y'all. Even though it's gonna be a filler, I just hope it's gonna be a good filler and not them tired ass boring fillers that they basically be having all the time, like ridiculous. like I said, y'all know the fillers I enjoy, the Itachi ones, and all those other ones that made sense to me, in my opinion. But anyways, guys, this was Naruto Shippuden, episode 459. I love all of you guys, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm gonna have a pretty busy and productive day, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day with peace, love, and prosperity. Bye, guys.